Hello, this is Burke Family 54 Comics. I'm Steve. I'm joined by my buddy Runk Comics. Cheers, buddy.
Woo! Stay nasty.
Uh, Welcome to my 300 subscriber AOK Giveaway Bracket Challenge Fun Party. I just want to say hello to a few people in the chat. We got Big Will, D-Runk, obviously, Thomas Wayne, Chris Barrett, Comic Books NYC. I believe that's everyone. So how you doing today, man?
I'm good, dude. Just looking forward to the contests and looking forward to adding some books to the person that I'm going to send an AOK to.
Hopefully. So like that was what I want to do here is I started a little bit early. I'm going to go over the rules again. I'm going to go over the prizes again before we get started. Basically, what I did is I asked 16 people to say that they're willing to send at least one book out as an AOK to someone, along with sending me 4 pictures of their 4 best books. So to do a bracket, and whoever wins, they would win books for someone else. So basically, if you win, you would win an AOK to be sent to someone else. So it's kind of just like a cool thing. I felt like a cool idea to get the community together and show off some sick books, as well as give out some cool books to some cool people. So that's what we're going to do.
Hell yeah, dude.
I had D-Runk joining me tonight because he's my dude. And also I felt like I'm going to need someone to help me count the votes, someone to talk to outside of just sitting here by myself. And he was kind enough to even just ask if I needed help, and I said absolutely. So I appreciate you joining me, man.
Yeah, no, dude. Whenever you got something like this, you know, you got a lot of hats you're trying to wear over there, and it's good to have some backup.
Yes, it is. It is. So a few things. I'm going to go over the prizes here shortly. I do want to say that I had to change out one person today because they were on vacation, so they could not send me the pictures in time. So I got. I'm going to go over the bracket really quick. So in the 116 matchup, when we get started here shortly, it's Comics Altruism versus Los. 8-9, we got Sam I Am versus JD. And the 413, we got John's Comics of Kids versus Big Lion Cat 646. And our 512 matchup, we got Comic Books NYC versus you, D-Runk Comics.
How did I get paired up with NYC? What the?
It was a random.
Yeah, dude. I hate random.
I know, right? And then we have, in the 611 matchup, we have Thomas Wayne versus Houdat. In the 314, we got Biggie Shack versus Chris Barrett. In the 710, we have Whitewell Comics versus Chino Comics and more. And then in the 215 matchup, we got High Labro Comics versus Thomas Churchill. So this is what we're going to be doing.
Can I shout out the chat real quick here?
What's up?
Can I shout out the chat real quick?
Please do so.
All right. We just got joined by J Salsa 23, John's Comics with Kids. We got the Oblivion Bar. I just got done watching, before I joined you, their recap on Heroes in Crisis. Now, I did not agree with their take, but they definitely spoke to their opinion of it very well.
I need to watch that. I've been seeing that for a while. I just haven't watched it.
And they also reviewed alcoholic beverages while they talked about it. It was an amazing video. So awesome video on that. Check that out. They're one of those channels where they have like 227 subscribers, but their production level is like they have like 4,000 subscribers. Like they are legit. So you got to check that out. Yeah, we got Los in the chat. He's also on the bracket. NYC, obviously my first round opponent. Probably my only round opponent, knowing his collection. So.
Sam I Am is up in here too. I appreciate everyone joining us. This is pretty awesome. I'm gonna go over these prizes. Thank you for shouting out the chat, man.
Not a problem. And just to clarify, me and Burke were talking about this before we went on. Since I'm in the bracket, when it's my round is up, my mic is going silent, so I can't make my case. That wouldn't really. It probably won't even matter, but just it's not fair if I'm on the mic, talking game about how awesome my book is and trying to sway the chat. So when that happens, we're my mic is going silent, but I will still be counting the votes.
So what I'm going to do is, if you're in the chat and it's your book that's being voted on, you cannot vote for your own book because that's not fair. So just like D-Ron said, he's going to turn his microphone off. If it's Thomas Wayne's book, he cannot vote for himself. John cannot vote for himself. Everyone else has got to vote. You can vote it on whatever you want, whether it's quality of the book, the grade of the book, whether you like that character. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Okay, let me go over the prizes real quick, and then we'll get into this.
Boom.
The top 2 people are going to win AOKs for someone else. Second place, we have the Immortal Hulk 14. Hulk 181 Facsimile.
Hey, are you locked on yourself so I can talk while you're showing off the prizes?
I am now.
Boom.
Okay, and then we have Justice League Dark 1 and 2, the Great Capullo covers. These are the variants.
Love those covers.
And then Batman Year 2, the trade paperback. So that is the second place winner. Let's go.
Batman holding a heater. What's up with that?
What's up?
Batman with a gun. No.
I know, right? Okay, first place. We have a nice selection of books. We have Batman number 40 from the New 52 movie poster variant.
Very cool.
Batman 36 from the New 52 Loot Crate variant. The Invisible Woman number 1 Adam Hughes cover.
Dude, you should have held up nothing. That would have been amazing.
I know, right? TMNT number 1 Urban Legends. Trinity number 1, which you have the foil variant of this graded.
Yes.
So this isn't as cool, but still cool.
A
Lois Lane.
lot of times the convention foil variants aren't worth as much.
Yeah.
It's weird, but
Lois Lane number 1, Jenny Frison cover. Hi, Labro. What's up, my man? DC Universe Rebirth number 1, third printing. And then the biggest of all of them, I think it's pretty cool. Deadpool number 1, The Circle Chase, CBCS 9.2. So those are the prizes.
all right. So I know you're a big DC guy. Which one of those books is the hardest for you to let out of your possession?
Oh, well, let me look here. Well, I would probably say
Yeah.
none of these are something that like I have 2 of these, you know what I mean? And I got a really good price on this graded book. So I was like, since I got a great price on it, I felt like might as well give it away, you know what I mean? And I have 2 of these graded ones right behind me. And I don't know, there's a lot of really cool books. I really like the Batman Year 2 trade paperback. So okay.
Yeah, Chris Barrett promising to wallop Biggie Shaq and to defend Hialeah's honor, because Biggie Shaq had a decisive victory over Hialeah yesterday in a very NWO friendly environment.
This is what we're going to do. So I'm going to pull up the pictures. We're just going to go right down in line. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock. As soon as you hear the word go, do not start voting before I say go. Then just vote on one or the other. You can only vote one time. So please do not vote multiple times. Do not vote for yourself. Vote one time. I'll put 1 minute on the clock. When the buzzer goes off is when the voting ends. Seems fair, right?
Yes.
Okay, so. Okay.
Seems fair, right?
Whoops.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. In the 116, we have Comics Altruism versus Los. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up their pictures, and then I'm going to screen share. And I'm going to screen share for the whole time. And when I say go is when you can vote. Let me make sure I got my stopwatch ready.
Yeah, you time it. I'll count votes.
Okay. All right. Screen share. Okay. Here we go. So on the left, we have Comics Altruism. We have Giant Size Man Thing #1 against Edge of Spider-Verse #2, The Variants. Both of these are graded books. I believe both are 9.8s as well. So the voting begins now. You can either type in Spider-Verse or Man Thing or Los or Altruism. I don't care. You just pick.
Got to vote for Altruism. Another one. Another one. Oh, got a Man Thing. Man Thing. Oh, no. Spider-Verse.
Looks like 4-3 right now, Man Thing. 4-4.
It's close. Oh.
5-4. And that Spider-Verse is the 1 of 25 variant, I believe. Five seconds. Okay, let's vote these. Let's find them out. One Man Thing, one Los, two Los, three Los. Second Man Thing, Los, 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 Man Thing, Man Thing, Man Thing. I have 6-5 Los moving on. What do you have?
Let me double check the math here. Altruism.
Or you can just like tell me the votes and I'll start writing them down.
Hey, voting. I think. Do we still have people voting?
The last one was Big Lion Cat. So no one after
Okay.
Big Lion Cat can vote.
All right. So there's.
I have 6-5 both times I voted. Both times I counted.
Yep, that's what I just pulled up too.
Okay, so Los, you are moving on, my man. I apologize. Comics Altruism. Okay, let me stop screen sharing. That didn't work out too terribly. Okay, now we're gonna go to the 8-9 matchup. JD versus Sam I Am. So let me pull this up. And here we go.
Remember, do not vote until you hear him say vote.
Yes. So do not vote yet. Okay. All right. JD, he has an Iron Man 55 CGC 8.0, while Sam has an ASM 300. Voting is going to begin now.
John, is that a vote for Sam? You got to lock it on yourself so it doesn't show me when I talk.
Darn it. I'll do it right now. $20 seconds left. Okay, stop voting. Okay.
So for Sam, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes.
I have 5 for Sam. So, but go ahead and count.
Oh, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then for JD, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 to 5.
That's what I got as well. JD, you're moving on, dude.
I counted John twice by accident.
That's why I did not. Yes. Okay. So this isn't working out too bad. So far, we have JD and Los that are in the second round. Let's go to the 413. So, John, you cannot vote for yourself. You can talk if you want.
Can he vote for the other person?
If he wants to, but I don't believe he's gonna want to. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna show these off. Okay, here we go. John versus Big Lion Cat. John has the giant size X-Men #1, very, very nice grade, versus Big Lion Cat's Uncanny X-Men 142. I believe that's the Days of Future Past storyline, CGC 9.6. Voting can begin now.
All right, we got 2 for John, 3 for John, 4 for John, 5 for John, 6 for John, 7.
It looks like a unanimous so far.
Yes. Can I change my vote? Big LC voted for John. Good man, dude. But that's why I asked, because hey, like if I go up and I'm going up against NYC at some point here, if I'd rather have his book than mine, I kind of want to vote for him.
I understand completely, man. So John has beat Big Lion Cat.
Unfortunately for Big Lion Cat, you were beat so thoroughly, you have to stop collecting comic books.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
All right. So now we're going to have your matchup, bro. Comic Books NYC versus Runk Comics.
All right. I'm going radio silent here. Good luck and God bless.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Let me pull this up. Screen share, entire screen. Here we go. Okay. Runk has the Batman 181, CGC 5.5. That is the first Poison Ivy versus Comic Books NYC Journey into Mystery 83, I believe. I know it's the first appearance of Thor. I believe it's also signed CBCS 3.0. So voting can begin now. Journey into Mystery, signed by Stan Lee. We got 20 seconds left. Ten seconds left. Okay, I'm going to start counting these up here. Last person voted was Josh R. NYC, Batman, NYC.
Sorry, Jay Salsa, that vote came in a little late.
D-Runk, NYC, D-Runk, NYC, D-Runk, NYC. Oh my goodness. Wait. Did Jay Salsas come in late?
Yeah, but is it tied?
Hold on. One, two, three, 4, 5. He had 5. What? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one by Jay Salsa does not count. D-Runk, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have D-Runk winning 5-4. Did I do that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have you winning 5-4, bro. John plays strategy here.
Oh, he voted to That's cold-blooded.
That is cold-blooded. I had
Just to re-explain the rules, I'm not trying to discount anyone's vote, and this isn't even my contest, but there was a 1-minute timer, and Josh R. Comics and Gaming was the last vote that came in before that timer went off. So
this is yeah. So we have. I'm sorry, NYC. John screwed you over there, but we have D-Runk moving on.
how do I beat the first appearance of Thor? That is.
I'm going to tell you right now that everyone else in here should be ecstatic because NYC's final picture that he sent me was him holding 2 AF-15s. So, 2 of them. So, okay. We have Thomas Wayne versus Who Dat Comics coming up here.
NYC, you were robbed.
I can't make people vote for people. All right, here we go. All right, screen share, entire screen. Let's do this. Okay. Thomas Wayne has Ravage 2099. Who Dat Comics has ASM 252. Voting can begin now. You can type in either ASM or Ravage, or you can type in Who Dat or Thomas Wayne. It's not looking good for you, Thomas Wayne. I wonder what we're going to do if there's a tie.
Thomas Wayne voted for Who Dat.
Okay. Who Dat is moving on. Okay. I'm just going to leave this up here. Go to the next one. We have Chris Barrett versus Biggie Shaq.
Oh, Biggie Shaq. Big boy.
Okay. So, Chris Barrett, you have Heroes. I'm unsure anything about that book, if I'm being honest. And Biggie Shaq has the ASM annual number 1.
Hey, before you start the timer,
Yes.
since we are both a little uninformed about that book, could the chat tell us anything about that real quick before we
Yeah,
get
Chris,
it
you want
popping?
to say something about that book? Tell us anything about it before we start the timer. I think at the bottom is for September 11th. I know that. I'm happy, NYC.
Oh, that's what Chris Barrett was talking about.
Okay, so his book is about September 11th. Okay, makes sense. Where it's honoring the world's greatest heroes. Okay, all right, here we go. Biggie Shaq versus Chris Barrett. Voting begins now. D-Ronk just decided to say a big F you to Chris and just vote Biggie Shaq.
That was not an FU to Chris. I know that that is the first appearance of the Sinister Six. So
Okay. Oh, I didn't know anything about that. Oh, that's awesome. The all proceeds went to first responders of 9/11.
hey,
That's
I'll buy a copy.
We got Biggie Shaq moving on here, brother. I'm
We
sorry,
do.
Chris. They all said sorry too. I can't make people vote for certain things. That's okay though, because everyone should still be sending out AOKs to people. All right, next we have this one might be the toughest one yet. We have Whitewell Comics versus Chino Comics and more. Which these books are actually from Chino, not Manny.
Can you make Whitewell's photo bigger?
Sure. Okay, so on the left we have The Walking Dead #1, CBCS 9.8 versus Iron Man 55 Raw. Chino's is the Iron Man 55. Whitewell's is The Walking Dead. Voting can begin now. I agree, Thomas Wayne. Patriotism wins anyway. What does WW mean?
White whale.
Okay. We're going to have to tally these votes. John, I don't know if I believe that he's not a Walking Dead fan, but I also believe John is doing his best to win, so he's voting for all the underdogs.
No, I believe him with that one. I've heard him say that he's not a Walking Dead fan before.
Okay, let me count this up. Josh, you are the last person.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chino took it. But go ahead and count it. Go ahead and count them up.
Oh, dude, he did. He did. That's wow. Okay, Chino Comics and more. Moving on. Okay, last matchup of the first round. We got my boy High Labro Comics
The Lucha Libre
versus Thomas Churchill. So we have High Labro's got that Silver Surfer #1, CGC 6.5 versus Churchill's Witchblade Vampirilla together. So voting can begin now. High Labro says he will be shitting out his AOK regardless of whether or not he wins.
Oh, you don't have the camera locked on
Oh
your
shoot.
which is great because I burped and then it went over to me.
Haile is going to take this one. I'm not even going to have to make you go to the end. Okay, so I'm going to update the bracket here. Okay, so we have coming up, we got Los versus JD. We have John versus D Runk. We got Hudat versus Biggie. And then we have Chino versus Hialeah. So I'm kind of, I love you, D Runk, but I'm kind of shocked that you beat NYC.
Yeah, no, dude, that I don't know. I think people were voting for the lady there with Poison Ivy, but yeah, that's I would trade books with NYC in a heartbeat on that round. So
yes,
that's
I totally agree. Okay, let me pull this up.
well, also NYC. Me and John did cruise around San Diego earlier this last week to kick it and whatnot. So he may have been playing favorites on that too.
Are we ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. I'm pretty jealous you got to hang out with John. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, John got to hang out with D Runk.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. All right. We have Los with this Green Arrow, Green Lantern together cover. I believe that's a Green Lantern 75. And then we have JD's Journey into Mystery 85. If Los can go ahead and tell us the big deal here with this Green Lantern book before we start the timer, that'd be awesome. I wonder if this is the first cover of Green Lantern and Green Arrow together. I do know the Journey into Mystery is the first appearance of Loki. It's Green Lantern 76, signed by Neil Adams. Okay. All right, here we go. Voting can begin now. Their first team up. Cool. I got 5-3 JD right now. I have 25 seconds left.
Yep.
Six, 4. AML, just pick one you like.
Los on the left, JD on the right.
All right, we got JD moving on. I'm
Yep.
sorry, Los. You're my dude, man. You had some heavy hitters coming up. Your next two books were crazy.
Hey, at the end of this, you have time to just show all the books?
From like the other people that didn't win,
yes.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I can do that.
Sorry, I put you on the spot without clearing that with you before we started.
You're good, man. I'll pull this up. And you guys can't read, ha ha ha. I'm unsure what you're talking about, Thomas Wayne. You don't have my permission to show other books, Burke. Sorry. No problem. I understand completely. Okay. Thought he was being serious. Didn't know if he was joking or not. Okay. All right. D-Runk is going to turn his microphone off again. We have D-Runk here with Superman 50. I believe that's from the New 52. Yes, it is. And it is signed by Henry Cavill. That is the movie cover, signed by him. And then John has Avengers number 8. I believe it's the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. So, John and D-Rump cannot vote on this. Voting begins now. Yeah, it's hard to tell sarcasm when it's typed. Three for John, 4 for John, 5 for John, 5-1 John, 6-1, 7-1, 7-2, 8-2, 8-3. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that until after. I don't know. Okay, D-Runk, I'm sorry, man.
Can I get a recount, please? John, moving on. Congratulations,
Yes,
sir.
John, good job. All right, now we got Who Dat versus Biggie.
NYC, we all knew you were messing with us.
Yeah, I didn't know for sure. I just want to make sure everyone's not mad at me.
Oh, I'm okay with a little heat. Oh,
Okay.
look at Biggie with the scowl.
Wow. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave it here. All right. We got Who Dat Comics, Raphael number 1, CGC 9.4. That is the first appearance of Casey Jones, first spinoff TMNT, versus Captain America 100, CGC, I think it's a 2.0. It's a big issue for what reasons? What is a big Cap issue here? It's like the first Falcon or something, or what is
I
it?
don't remember, but I know it's a really big book. It's a
Huge book. Don't know what it is. Not a Marvel guy. That's okay. All right, voting begins now. Yeah, these are the pictures that he sent me via Google Hangouts. First solo Cap. Oh, dude, this is going to be hard for me to go back and go through. We're going to definitely need to count these. Pro, what's up, man? All right, last vote. Oh. Last vote is Probe 186. All right. We got Cap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 for Biggie. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 for who dat. Is that what you got too?
I believe so. I'm going to double count here.
ICT Vinny, you're Wichita, right, bro?
1, 2. Yep, that's 7.
All right, who dat? Moving on, bro. All right, in our last matchup in the Elite Eight, we got Chino Comics and More versus High Labro Comics. Let me pull this up. This is going to be a tough one. Okay. Screen share. Okay. High Labro Comics has an X-Men book. Which one is that, D-Runk?
That, I believe, is 94 or...
I believe it. Yeah, it is. It's X-Men 94. CGC 7.0 signed by someone. High, if you can tell us more about that book, that'd be awesome. And then Chino Comics and More has a VGF copy of Giant Size X-Men.
Hi, Leia. Who's your book signed by? That's a 7.0 on the grade.
Stanley. Okay, voting begins now.
Done.
Hialeah is going to take this one.
Yep, not even close.
I'm just going to stop the timer. Don't need to. Keep going. Okay. All right. So, in our semifinals, coming up, we got JD versus John. I know John's excited about that. I don't think he's actually excited about going against JD. And then we have Who Dat Comics versus High Labro Comics. So those are our 4 guys left standing. Some pretty sick books coming up.
Dude, NYC is a legitimate grief here, man.
Yeah, for real, dude. I know, man. God. I know. Okay. John, book 3 versus JD, book 3. Okay. I'm going to zoom in on this. Oh.
You're not screen sharing.
I know.
Okay.
You guys are going to recognize this first book here by John. We got X-Men 94.
What?
From John. And then we have JD's book, which is House of Secrets. I don't know what number that is. I think it's number 4, but it's the first Swamp Thing. CGC 7.5. Voting begins now. D-Runk has the first vote. Oh, it's House of Secrets 92, not number 4. Wow, I feel like a moron. I got 5 for JD and 1, 2, 3, 4 for John. I got 6 for JD, 6 to 4. JD.
Yep. Well, this isn't good. We're starting a supervillain club with a couple of the first rounders that got knocked out. NYC and Chris Barrett are going to form their own Sinister Six.
I'm sorry, John. You made it this far. You were what I would consider Cinderella team by making it as far as you had. By NYC somehow losing to D-Runk. No offense, D-Runk, or anything, obviously.
No, I meant ouch to John for calling him the Cinderella.
I cheated my way to round 3. LOL. You know, you did. You know what, though? You made it to the semifinals. Congrats to you. But your run has ended. You're fired. Okay.
Wow.
We got High Comics versus Who Dat in the bottom half of this bracket. Oh, I don't recognize this one. So people are going to have to tell me more about it. I'm obviously talking about Hialeah's comic there, not Who Dat's. No, Hialeah, bro, he has giant size X-Men #1, CGC 6.5. I'm assuming that's also signed by Stan Lee, but go ahead and tell us who signed it. Hialeah.
Oh, it's signed by Stan.
What's that?
It's signed by Stan.
Stan the man. And then Who Dat Comics has Fantastic Four 87. I don't know. It's got a him appearance. I don't know what book that is. Okay. So we're going to start the timer now.
Welcome, Geeks, Drinks, and Comics.
Yes, welcome, Geeks, Drinks, and Comics. AML, what up, brother? The amount of giant-sized X-Men in this bracket, it was insane.
Yeah.
Hialeah is going to take this one. We don't even have to finish this.
Wow. I know that I would prefer that giant size X-Men over Who Dat's book, but an upset in my opinion. Who Dat has an amazing collection.
He does have an amazing collection. He really does. Okay.
I will be right back. I've got something I have to.
Okay. Here is who we have left. We got JD versus Hialeah Comics. I said this to John and D-Ronk earlier today. I predicted Hialeah Comics would be in the finals. I just predicted that it'd be against Comic Books NYC. But this is what we got. So I'm going to wait till D-Ronk gets back to do the finals here. But I appreciate everyone for joining us. Chris Barrett says he predicted Who Dat versus JD. You got half of that right, considering you don't even know what books they sent in. So that's pretty awesome, Chris. NYC, I apologize for twisting the knife and rubbing it in more. Sorry about that. Kavi is in the chat. Thank you, Pro 186. I wanted to do something different for my giveaway than just a normal, regular one that everyone, always does. Comment in the chat. I'll randomize it. I just felt like that was way too easy. and I wanted to do something that kind of brought the community together. And as I was coming up with this idea, I was like, should these guys win this prize? No, I don't think so. I feel like they should, but I mean, their collection is already insane. They don't need these books, but maybe they know someone that does. Maybe they know someone that's just getting into comics, or someone has a different budget than them. And so I felt like doing this contest. So I appreciate everyone for joining us. Appreciate everyone for entering. It's been a lot of fun, and both of these guys have already secured prizes for the person they're playing for. How did I come up with it? I just thought of it, bro. I have a master's degree, so it just
Oh, wow.
all this mind power, you know what I mean? Just got all this brain activity.
Regular Hector Hammond over here.
I'm just always coming up with new ideas, new things. Okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, so who do we have in the final? We have
Hialeah versus JD.
Woo!
Oh, man. This is going to be a tough cookie. A master's degree is a new bachelor's degree. Thank you for that. Whatever. Okay. We got some absolute bangers in here. Hialeah Comics has an Incredible Hulk 181, first appearance of Wolverine, CGC 4.0. I'm going to go ahead and just assume that's also signed by Stan Lee. While JD has a Fantastic Four 48, CGC 8.0, first appearance of the Silver Surfer. These are incredible books. Yes, it is also signed by Stan Lee. Woo-wee! Okay, voting begins now. One on the right side is first Silver Surfer. That's JD. Congratulations to Burke Family 54 Comics, 300 subscriber AOK Giveaway, Hialeah Comics. My dude, Hialeah has taken home the championship belt. He is the Hulk Hogan of the NWO. He is the champion of the world. I just felt like doing that because I know that Kenny and Chad and all those guys do that championship stuff. Hialeah, congratulations, dude. You are awesome. I'm going to go through our chat here. I'm going to say, if you want to put in a chat who it was for, if not, I'm going to pull up who you said you were playing for.
I don't want to say who I was playing for.
Hialeah was playing for Jeffrey Comic Con. He just won these books for Jeffrey Comic Con. I'm going to show the books that he won for Jeff again. Here's are the books that he run for Jeff. This is, I want to put the camera on me again. This is Lois Lane #1, Jenny Frison variants. Batman 36, Loot Crate variants. Batman 40 for the New 52 movie poster variants. Trinity #1. TMNT Urban Legends #1. The Invisible Woman #1. DC Universe Rebirth #1, third print. Awesome Kid Flash. And Deadpool #1 from the Circle Chase CBCS 9.2. Those are the books the High Labro and his amazing collection won for his guy, Jeffrey Comic Con. JD also won some books. JD was playing for.
Say D-Runk, say D-Runk, say D-Runk.
Dawn from Mastodon Comics. Say D-Runk, say D-Runk. He won for Dawn for Mastodon. He won Batman Year 2, trade paperback. Justice League Dark 1 and 2. The Variants by Greg Capullo. The Incredible Hulk 181 facsimile. The Immortal Hulk 14. So, those are what our guys, High Labro Comics and JD Comics won. I really, really, really appreciate everyone for joining us, entering the contest, being in the chat, voting for people, just being a part of this community. Biggie Shack, what's up, brother? You made it to the second round. John said he's playing for Sam's Tangled Web. Thank you, Sam. I am. Have a good night, brother. I appreciate D-Runk Comics for joining me, man. Thank you for taking time out of your night to just help me do this contest and help talk and help me count and all that.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. I found out at work today that I have to work very late tomorrow. So I was like, doesn't matter how late I'm up tonight. So
yeah. Libre brother. Why is everyone calling High Labro Nacho Libre? I guess I don't.
Because he wears the Libre mask in our wrestling circle. Like he's got this scary luchador mask, and once in a while, he'll wear it when there's no lights on, and all you see is his face, and it freaking haunts your dreams.
Yes, now that makes sense. Okay, Big Lion Cat 646 has talked about how I need to show everyone else's books. So if you stick around, the bracket's over, contest is over. High Labro Comics, you're the man. You won. JD took second place. He's cool too. Everyone here is cool. But if you want to stick around and see all the other books that everyone had that we did not get to see, I'm about to show that. D-Runk's going to show off, or he's going to give us some great commentary on these books. All right. Comics Altruism. Here were the 4 books he sent in. I'm not sure I recognize this Aquaman book, but it's a 15 center. Venom Lethal Protector, signed by Mark Bagley.
Hell yeah.
Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #7, signed. That's cool. Churchill. He had.
Biggie wants to know who he lost to. Oh, Biggie, you got me by who that?
He lost to who dat. All right, Churchill Comics. This was his first one. We saw that already. This was his second one. This was his third book. This is a really cool Carnage Venom cover. And this is his fourth one. Okay, Chris Barrett. This was his. We had the 9/11 book already. And then we had Battle, Adventures of Combat Battle. Looks like he's got a lot of the, his first 2 books were like military themed. Then he's got Giant Size Defenders, #3. And then he's got Batman the Killing Joke. That looks like a 5th print, 3rd print, something like that.
That's 11th print.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't know what print it was.
Okay, Big Lion Cat 646 is his first book. X-Men 142, part of the Days of Future Past. Avengers 39. Captain America 100. There was a couple of these. And then Werewolf by Night 32, first Moon Knight.
So hold on.
I see who.
I was going to say, Thomas Wayne said he didn't. Thomas, do you want us to not show your books?
Thomas Wayne does not want us to show us his book. That's perfectly fine. NYC, he probably should have been in the finals against Hialeah. He's got Journey into Mystery 83, 3.0, First Thor, signed by Stan Lee. You can see the signature there. Detective Comics 42, CBCS 5.0. Star Wars number 1, 1.8. And then no one was going to beat this one. No one was going to beat 2 Amazing Fantasy 15s. No one was going to beat that.
Thank you, Thomas Churchill. You have a great night too, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Whitewell Comics. We already saw this. We got Walking Dead number 1. And then he had Bone number 1.
That won him the Hunt Championship not too long ago.
Oh yeah? I don't know the deal about that book.
It's about a bone.
Okay.
I don't know actually.
Another giant size X-Men.
Oh.
Like I said, there was a ton of those in this competition. And then he had another Hulk 181.
That was his. He got the grand prize from that Spider-Man booth. That's what he got.
Oh, this is what Whitewell got?
Yeah, it was like as he was moving into his new pad. That was like a housewarming gift from that Spider-Man booth.
That's freaking awesome. We already saw JD's. Let's go to Sam. Sam had ASM 300. Harley Quinn number 1 with.
Oh, I love that book.
Spawn 174. First Deadpool, New Mutants 98. Chino Comics and More. Iron Man 55. Giant Size X-Men. Avengers number 1. Incredible book. I mean, look at those colors pop, man. And then Hulk 181 6.0 signed by Stan Lee.
Damn.
Who Dat Comics, we saw all of his. I'll go through them again. ASM 252. Raphael number 1. Fantastic Four.
That Raphael is what beat your book.
Is Who Dat in here?
No, Biggie's in here. He was wondering who beat him.
Tales of Suspense. First Iron Man.
He's even got the Iron Man label up top.
Yeah. Oh, he does. I didn't notice that when he sent that. Actually, he sent me an updated one, but I didn't use that one. Oops. Runk Comics.
Oh, look at that picture quality.
I know, right? You got the championship belt. Do you have a championship belt on in all of these photos?
That is yet to be determined. Oh.
Oh, yep. Nice, dude. These are some sick books.
My wife was just like, what the hell are you doing?
Here's John's books. Giant Size X-Men. Pretty tight. Man, no one cares about Giant Size X-Men at this point. There's been so many of them, right?
I care greatly about Giant Size X-Men.
Avengers 8. X-Men 94. And then his championship round was first appearance of Darkseid. Or the Darkseid sketch.
Dude.
Biggie Shaq. Here's your books, brother. Brother! We need to get him on just so we can go down, what is it? Go down.
Santa Monica.
Yes.
Go down Santa Monica.
Hulk 102. And Forever People. Oh, what the heck happened? Oh, crap. Forever People.
NWO interference.
What's that?
NWO interference on that one.
Yes. Highlight Bros, who won the championship. Let's look at his again. Silver Surfer #1, 6.5. X-Men 94, 7.0, signed by Stan the Man. Yeah, Biggie Shaq, you broke it. Giant Size X-Men 6.5, signed by Stan the Man. Hulk 181, 4.0, signed by Stan the Man. Lowe's had some killer books. So this is like a $2,000 book, this Edge of Spider-Verse. This is Edge of Spider-Verse #2, the 1 of 25 variant, 9.8. First Spider-Gwen.
Chris Barrett, from now on, I'll refer to ASM Annual #1 as the Bin Laden book.
Oh, okay. Green Lantern 76, signed by Neil Adams. He had ASM 129, First Punisher. He just got that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And then Avengers #4, First Silver Age Captain America, 6.5, signed by Stan the Man.
Oh,
So
wow.
pretty insane books, dude. Pretty insane books. So let me see if I can get Biggie in here. Biggie, I just sent it. Let's get you to take us down to Santa Monica to end this show. Yeah, Lois, dude, your books are insane, bro. Books are insane. Yeah, highlight. I am learning my Marvel history.
Wow.
What's up?
No, just that was funny to me. Like, hey, he knew the real big ones. Like,
Yeah, I know a lot of them. Not all of them, but like, you know, Batman books. I'd be able to tell you pretty much all of them. Biggie, I sent it to the BiggieShack.me. So,
oh, that might be the wrong channel.
What's the other one? Oh wait, I think I need to send it to his email.
Send it to. Do you have anything with a melody in it?
Let me go to my sent. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'll send it to both of them. All right, Biggie. I just sent it to both your emails. Jump on one of them. Take us down to Santa Monica. So we're going to end this live stream with some fire. Thank you, Los. He said this was fun. I enjoyed this contest. Great job, Burke. Congrats, everyone. Good night, all. Yes. Good night, Los.
So I want to ask Chris Barrett a question about his book. Now, I like that idea of supporting first responders, but I don't want to buy it from some jabroni off of eBay that's trying to jack up the price. Like, where can we still buy that book where it still supports?
Good night, BLC.
Good night, BLC. You get my point, though, because, like, if you just go and find it, it doesn't. Oh.
There's our dude.
You ask and you shall receive, Brother Burke.
Hey, let me get $5.
All right, guys. We're all going down Santa Monica, you see, man. Big Burke Nasty, dude. He had a nice... Let me turn the volume down on my TV because it's going to fuck it up. Hold on. Shit.
Have a good night, BLC.
All right, better. All right, so we're going down Santa Monica, you see, man. There were some big boy books in this competition, man. I must have lost to some Raphael-looking dude with the red bandana, man. But that's okay, dude. Who that? You got me 2 times, dude. And I'm taking numbers, man. I'm not forgetting that, brother. So, I'm really proud of my main man, Lucha Libre, dude. Lucha Libre, man, you came through. I'm right, dude. Lucha Libre won, right?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
NWO for life, Libre. That's what I'm talking about, brother. You got your strap. It's coming, brother. The real champ, Libre, man. So, shout outs to the community, dude. Going down Santa Monica, we got all of the great books to the left and to the right of me, dude. And they're some of the best books in the world, dude. This community holds some great books, dude. That's a fucking fact, dude. You can take that to the bank, man. So, what you gonna do when the Bergnassi family crew and the D-Runk drink until you're drunk, Mob and Biggie Shack run wild on you? Ah, ah.